Hi, I'm Leslie Grobler, and I am a cake artist in Mauritius. I actually immigrated to Mauritius about 10 years ago, and I've been running my own business for the last 10 years. It's only recently that I've decided to make a career change and go into law. Um, so for my educational background, I completed a Bachelor of Science degree in Physiology and Psychology at the University of Cape Town. And after I completed my degree, I went into business, started my own business, and I hang cakes, and I have been running this for 10 years now. It's been quite successful, profitable. I've learned a lot of skills which include sales and growing a business and dealing with people. I think that these skills will definitely help me to have a successful law career, and it's for this reason that I think I'm well equipped to start a new career in law. When I first developed an interest in going into getting into a legal career, like most people, the first assumption was that you study law straight out of school. You go into university and you follow an LLB program, which you do for 4 years and progress from there. I actually was not aware that there was a shorter route to do that, especially if you have a degree, if you have an educational background. You can use your degree and convert it to a law degree with a course called a GDL, a Graduate Diploma in Law. What I did was looked into the different options for this course, which are available to Mauritians and in Mauritius. Of course, there are quite a few different options, but with the GDL, you're able to do an entire law degree in basically 1 or 2 years. I'm choosing 2 years because I'm doing it part-time, as I do still run my business, but you're able to do it in 1 year, in fact. So it really is a fast track to changing a career from what you originally studied into law. It really is not a complicated process. For me, the main thing was actually finding out that there is this possibility in the first place, which legal.mu was happy to help me with and guide me through this. So once you decide that this is what you want to do, there are many different institutions in Mauritius that you can approach and apply for to do the course. Personally, I went with UPlan.
Great.
So the procedure is very simple. It's just a matter of submitting all your documentation.
Yes.
And within a couple of weeks you get an answer, an acceptance letter.
Yes.
And that's about it. It really is a simple process.
Wow, that's amazing.
So the GDL begins in September.
Yes.
And if you're doing it over 1 year,
Yes.
you write your exams in May or June the following year.
All right.
And obviously if you're doing it over 2 years, you have that break between June and September the following year.
All right. And can I ask you roughly about the cost of the GDL if you do it part-time?
So the full-time GDL course through UPlan is 260,000 rupees.
Yes.
And if you're doing it part-time, it's basically just 130,000 rupees per year over
Okay.
2 years. So it's exactly the same cost. I would say if you have an educational background, you have a degree, and it's not necessarily what you saw yourself doing 10 or 15 years down the line, and now you're in a position where you'd like to change careers, the GDL is a great degree to do, a great opportunity to change your field of your career.
Yeah.
Because in the legal profession there are so many different paths that you can take. If you are interested in business, you can go into business law. If you would like to go into litigation, you can do that. There's so many different sort of career paths that you can use a law degree to get into. So I would say definitely consider a GDL it's a great conversion course with many different opportunities that you can take afterwards. Thank you very much, and I look forward to giving you progress updates.